So next up for the next topic. Okay, next one, topic number 11, financial reports. Excuse me, I'm coughing a bit. Yeah. Okay, financial reports. So these they are not available in sales and purchase modules. These document listing reports, right? We click on report here, but for financial reports, there's a whole activity dedicated to it. But in terms of financial, it's just under this category lah. Yeah. The rest are other good reports also. But the ones you're referring to in this topic are the financial ones. These are the reports that any accountant would be very familiar with already. And yeah. So things like the general ledger, trial balance, balance sheet, profit and loss. Okay, so with these reports, actually the first thing here to teach, right, to mention is about the drill down function. So drill down is best showcased at a report that is very high level. That means very broad, very top level, but you don't see the details, but you get to see a summary of everything. So that perfect example for that is trial balance. So if you were to generate one at balance here, you will see every single chart account inside the system, whether or not there's a balance or not. And then if there is a balance, it will show you the balance and whether it's on credit side or debit side. So this is as vague as you can get in the system. Um, so something that you might want to do from here is to see, okay, this balance is very high. I want to see what this balance is consists of lah. Because unless it's just one single transaction making up this whole balance, usually you get to drill down further and see what are the different transactions that make up this whole balance. So you can see my cursor now is a pointer. It is pink, yeah. But if I hover it over somewhere clickable, it becomes a glove icon with the index pointed up. So this one is an indicator that it's interactive. Like if you click on it, if I click on it once, nothing happens. But if I double click, this is when I activate the drill down function. So I'm drilling down to a more detailed level. So this one actually is using the general ledger module, but just like the GL button, it has helped to apply some filters and click refresh for us. So the filter here is the account capital because I double clicked on the balance for capital. Yeah. So now this one, the date range is going to match whatever is inside this report. So that basically it's like me asking the system, show me what transactions make up this balance. So the system says, okay, we can use a general ledger for that. This balance here is as at this date. It's using this date filter, so I'm going to apply the same, and it's only for this account capital. So I'm going to filter to this account, refresh. So therefore, these are all the transactions making up the same balance that you see here. Okay, so over here we see it's made out of just two transactions. One is from the opening balance, one is from just now the non-trade payment receipt voucher that we created. Okay. So, but the drill down doesn't actually stop here, and actually it's not just only for this route lah, from trial balance to general ledger. Other places also can do drill down, especially in financial reports. But I think trial balance to general ledger, then general ledger to document is the only place where there's two levels of drill down lah. I could be wrong, but point is, you see my cursor now is a pointer. If I hover over document, it becomes a glove. If I double click on this document number, it opens up the receipt voucher, and then it filters the result set to only this document. So I know, okay, this transaction came from this document. So I take a look at the document and I can see the details. If let's say I need to review, I need to check, or I need to make any amendments. So this is a two-level drill down from trial balance to general ledger transaction to the particular document entry where the transaction was created. Okay, then next on the PDF, we are going to look at profit and loss statement, income statement. Okay, so this you can see here is nicely separated. Most of our reports here, right, actually we have a very nice UI table here for you to refresh and see the amount here. But if you need a more comprehensive report, you can click on report and then print the one accordingly lah. Yeah, just like listing reports, we have here different sorts of analysis, like profit and loss analysis you can do by month, by quarter, by year, or even by the project. Yeah, there's a comparison. So let's say profit and loss this month compared to last month, this year compared to last year, or not just by the year, by your financial period, this period compared to last period, that kind of thing. There's also one for our perpetual inventory, which is the default, and then for those who are doing periodic closing and opening per month, there's periodic inventory also. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, here you can see it's split into revenue, expenses, and cost groups. Each of these houses multiple categories. Yeah. Okay, so to use a profit and loss report, just to give a quick rundown, you put the date range is 1 year and it's according to your company's financial period. So most of it is 1st January to 31st December lah. Yeah. So you put 1 year, you refresh, and then you can see the total revenue, total cost, total expenses of the year, and then using the formula of profit equals to revenue minus cost minus expense, you'll get this is the total profit income statement of the year. Yeah. So this one you can also filter by job, but we're not going to get into that right now. And then there's this thing, if you are doing for reporting for a period that has gone through closing already, you may want to see, okay, what is the report like after closing? Did the closing cover everything? That's when you can use this include current year and closing button. Yeah, this one will cover again in the closing module. Closing topic, I mean. So here the PDF ends here already. There's nothing else to bring up, but I just want to show that there's also a balance sheet here with the same concept. Refresh here to get a quick amount. Balance sheet is liabilities, equity, and then the formula to create. Yeah. Sorry, this is just a difference. And then if you need more comprehensive report, click on the report button. Then you can use these reports. Also, just a quick mention, profit and loss is something you do by year. And then at the end of the year, you do a closing so they can, the amount out here, the consolidated income statement can go into your retained earnings. And then only after that do you usually do your balance sheet, because the retained earnings and the current profit and loss you will see over here are affected by the fact that whether or not you have done closing. Yeah. Okay lah, but that's all for financial reports.